Again, our fleshly desires will also have us leading, and will also have us going in the wrong direction. It will lead us away from God. And as you know, us men, we don't like to ask for directions. We're going somewhere, we don't like to ask for directions. Because, and ladies, I want you to understand this. I'm going to tell you why we don't. We're not lost. We know where we're going. We just don't know how to get there. And we don't need to ask, though. We know where we're going. We just don't know what road to take. And you know what's funny about all that? With all this technology we got today, this turn-by-turn directions, we still get lost. But you know what? That's like sin. Even with Jesus Christ, we can still get lost in sin. But glory to God, when we do, He's there to take us back. He's there to take us back. And understand this, all this is because we have a nature. We have a nature in us that wants to do fleshly will, that wants to have the desires of the flesh. And it even wants to entertain the thoughts and the ideals that reflect our sinful inclinations. We'll have them thoughts. We'll have them desires. And trust me, that's not the sin. Having a thought, having a desire to sin, that's not the sin. The sin comes when you have them desires, when you have them thoughts, and you put action to them. Having the thought is not the sin, but when you act on that sin, it becomes a sin. Flesh, and understand this, the flesh, the world, affects a person's body. It affects their desire. It affects their mind. It affects their will. And it even brings thoughts. And there's no escaping the flesh. It has domination over us. And there's only one way that we can escape that. Jesus Christ. And that's what Paul was reminding them. Before all this, you were slaves to sin. You were in bondage. But now you are alive. And as Paul Harvey used to say, now for the rest of the story. The good news, in other words. That two-word phrase that Paul uses. But God. My life before Jesus Christ, my life before Jesus was nothing but worldly flesh, worldly desires, selfishness, but God. God had other plans. Here Paul emphasizes that we do not need to live any longer under sin's power.